Hey everyone, my name is Amna and I'm a senior at the University of Georgia. So I'm actually a first generation Pakistani American. So my parents and everyone before them were born in Pakistan, and my parents moved to the US in the early 1990s to basically just give a better life for me and my siblings and more opportunity. So diversity has always been something really important to me. I am from a really cultural background. And that is something I've always embraced and I've always been proud of. And so diversity to me is really just including all types of people, whether, um, doesn't matter what are their skin colors, their religions, their sexualities, their genders, anything. We're all one group of people as humans. And so it's always been really important to me that everyone that I'm around understands that. And so, a quote that I really admire, and that I've seen in a video as well, is when I see you through my eyes, I think we are different. When I see you through my heart, I know we are the same. And I think this really encapsulates diversity and what it means. Even in today's world, within the workplace, in businesses, I found article that stated that, diversity is a lot more important than even meritocracy sometimes in deciding, who gets a job and who works best in the workplace. So it's not always who is the best, it's who can create the best team, with that diverse set of knowledge and thoughts and, just a diverse set of people. And, even within young adults, I've found that it's really important, in our today's society, especially with the climate that we have, with these attacks going on in places like New Zealand, and people just as a Muslim, that hits me very close to home. And for that reason, I think it's so important that the things that cause that are a lot of times jokes and trivializing these jokes. So, for example, terrorist jokes. I, as a Muslim, have never found them funny. I've never appreciated them. And so I think it's really important, that we even teach young adults like ourselves not to make those jokes and that they're not just jokes. There's a lot of times truth to those jokes and they fuel hatred. Um, and even, this is even more important as children, they should be taught at a very young age to embrace diversity. I remember in my elementary school, when it was around the holiday season, all the kids would make crafts and they would usually be Christmas crafts. But there were some students, it wasn't a very diverse elementary school, but there were some students like myself who were not celebrating Christmas, and we had various holidays that we would celebrate throughout the year. And so my teacher made it an effort to give us, different colored paper. It wasn't always red and green and white for Christmas colors, but she made an effort to give us different colored paper and we could make crafts based on whichever holiday we celebrated. So that was really cool, and it allowed me a chance to showcase where I came from and the beliefs that I had. And I think that was a really great way that, I was taught at a young age that, all the students are diverse and everyone has their own stories and backgrounds, and all of that should be appreciated. And overall, I think diversity is something, and inclusion is something that really holds our world together if we only utilize it and spread it and embrace it correctly.